Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Now today I'm going to rehouse my Pteronoculus murinus, the orange bitey thing. Now this tarantula, it has the reputation for being very defensive. These guys, they do have medically significant venom. So, if they do bite you, it would ruin your day, possibly your whole week. So as with all your potent old worlds, you have to be very methodical when you work with them. Now, this is actually my first OBT in my collection. My interactions with it so far haven't been so bad, so hopefully today it will be okay. Now, if you saw my last video, you'll see it's in quite a small container. Now, when I feed it, it does come pretty close to sort of shooting out the container. Certainly when it misses its prey anyway. So I'm going to move it up now to its forever home. So I'm not sure if it's a boy or a girl yet. And it's not quite an adult yet. But so yeah, I'm going to put it into an arboreal tank today. Now, people argue about whether they're arboreal or not. It's a sort of tarantula which, they just adapt. Sometimes you'll find them living in trees, sometimes in burrows. They're really not too fussed, these guys. So let's crack on and see how this rehousing goes. So I currently have the OBT in this little food container here. Now, I'm going to remove a couple of bits and pieces out of here just to make access a bit better. Now, when I rehouse my tarantulas, I always make sure I have all my catch cups and everything I need just to the side, just so I'm not hunting around for lids and things should the tarantula run away. It's not under the coconut here. It does spend a little bit of time under there, but most of the time it's behind the cork bark here. Now, it does occasionally feed from the coconut here, but most of the time it shoots out the top here from the cork bark. Hence, the problem with it almost coming out the container. Now I'm just going to pick some of this webbing off here, just so I can see which direction the spider's facing. Whether it's ready to launch out the top here, or whether it's facing the other way. I've just turned my container around. I had a real problem with, with glare from the windows today. I'm just going to break the glue seal here. Now, I was kind of hoping that the web would come with the bark and I could just be lazy and pick it up with the spider on. But yeah, that's not going to happen today. So we're going to have to dig this one out. Now we do have a cricket in here still. Must be the longest a cricket has ever survived in inside this enclosure. Yeah, it's going to be right in the bottom corner there, the spider. Such sticky web. I'm just going to grab a sling pot just to get this cricket out of here. So we're out of hiding spaces now. So it's not in the actual web tube. So there's only one place left in the bottom corner here. Oh, there we go. And this spider has molted once since I had it. You see, it's not an adult by any means. Still quite a small spider. Well, considering that I've just destroyed its home, it's not gone into a fret pose yet. Well, I'll just sort of leave it here for a few minutes just to get over the shock of being exposed. And see whether it stays calm. So she's looking pretty relaxed now, going for a little wander. So when they're relaxed like this, you know, your old worlds, sometimes it is quite tempting to walk them over. I do walk old worlds over sometimes. I just kind of read the situation really. It seems pretty relaxed now. So I did briefly try to walk her over, but she actually wouldn't budge at all. So you know, with a lot of your old worlds, you know, they'll scrunch up and then they'll suddenly explode. So I decided to just go for a bit of a catch cup here. I'll just sort of see if I can persuade it to go in there. Ooh, just caught the hooks there. I just don't want to budge. Oh, there we go. The famous burst of speed. So I'm going for like a multi-level setup here. The substrate I'm using here is actually a houseplant compost. It has small bits of clay in it, a little bit of perlite, but it has a nice fluffy consistency. So it's very easy for your tarantulas to dig up, move about, and also when they web it, it gives it a nice structure. So hopefully it'll find somewhere here that it feels secure. So I started filming this section here, actually getting the spider into its home. Now, at this point, I didn't realise that my phone was on about 1%, so it was literally about to die any second. So I had to abandon this little bit of footage on my phone and switch to my GoPro. So the last bit isn't brilliant quality. Now I decided it would be quite good fun to actually put my GoPro inside the tank to try and get a bit of a sort of close up of the spider when it comes out. But unfortunately the window glare is a little bit nasty, so it's a bit rubbish quality. But in the end you got a a cricket's POV. So so there you go. The OBT is in its nice new home. Went pretty smooth in the end there. So hope you've enjoyed the video. Anyway, if you did, give me a thumbs up, maybe subscribe, and please feel free to leave a comment as well. I do like to read the comments. Um, I know the film quality went a bit rubbish right at the end there. I thought it'd be a good idea to put my GoPro actually in the tank. Um, it would have been okay if there was a bit more light, but oh well, it's one of them things. But I hope you still enjoyed the video anyway. So I'm going to wrap this one up now. So I'll see you again soon. Well, you'll see me again soon.